If I'd been looking for a metaphor for this Saturday, for the Saturday of Holy Week, for Holy Saturday, the Saturday that falls between Good Friday and Easter Day, then I couldn't have asked for better than this. A misty, foggy start. The Har has rolled in through the night here, as it so often does at this part of Scotland, changing temperatures between land and sea. And it's enveloped the whole area, and it really is quite thick. But as I say, I couldn't have asked for a better metaphor for this day. We had the Walk for Witness last night around St Andrews. Great turnout. As we went around the town, stopping at various places along the way to share the story of Good Friday, the story of Christ's Passion, as it's told in Matthew's Gospel, mostly in chapter 27. And we ended up at St Mary's on the Rock, a ruined chapel just above the harbour in St Andrews. And the passage there focused on Christ's body being taken to the tomb, the burial. And the message that was given at that time was, it's so easy for us to go from Good Friday to Easter Day and to forget about the Saturday and about how people must have felt. The focus last night was on the two Marys, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of Jesus. How they must have felt, because of course we know what happens. We know that Easter dawn will come. We know that the story isn't over, that Jesus isn't dead. But the point that was being made is how important it is that we just take a little bit of time today to think how that must have felt, the grief that these people must have felt, and more than grief. At the thought that Jesus was dead, not just the person, but the hope, the promise of the kingdom was over. A mother's grief, disciples' grief. And we were challenged to feel that loss. And that took me back to what I was saying last Sunday in my sermon, where I was saying it was so important not just that we looked and we listened, but that we felt this week. Because Easter, Good Friday, Easter Day, they aren't things that we can know. They're something that we have to experience. And we miss so much of Easter if we don't allow ourselves to experience, to feel its power. And so back to this foggy day, because in many ways it must have been so foggy, so misty on that Saturday after the crucifixion, after Jesus' burial, not being able to see what was going to happen, but having an idea, thoughts, memories of what Jesus had said about 3 days and then rising again. Could it be? Would it be? I hope you have a good Saturday, and I hope you can take some time today to put yourself in the shoes of the disciples of the two Marys, to imagine what it must have felt like. Take care, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, and to the people around you. And remember, tomorrow, Easter Day, there's the dawn service at St Mary's on the Rock, above St Andrews Harbour. That's at 7 o'clock in the morning. Not too early. And then Cameron, worship at 9:45, and then St Leonard's at 11:15. And there are other services going on around. As I say, take care. God bless.